Today I got two custom cables to compare for this video. Both cables are from CableMod. One is a more basic cable that you can get and another is a kinda decked out cable. I configured the cables to be a direct opposite of each other. One is on a more basic side and another with more options. But before we check out the cables, I just wanted to say that the cables are sent to me by CableMod, but my opinion in this video are my own. Okay, let's check the first cable out. This is the classic straight. This is one of the base layout options that you can choose in the configurator section of their website. Their cables come with this traveling case that holds the cable and some other neat bits, the cable holder and a sticker. So for the cables, I chose a fire and ice kind of theme, something that opposes each other. For the classic straight cable, I went for a fire theme with red cables, but I didn't want it to pop too much. I want to make it more subtle, so I picked a dark sleeve to fit on top of the red wire. For the connection housings, I went with this beautiful Sedona color Cerakote coating. It's a few dollar add-on, but it is so worth it because it matches so well with the wires and it looks so beautiful. The coat has a more matte look to it rather than a semi-gloss or metallic from anodization. The Cerakote finishing has a more subtle, mature look with the colors and I really like it. It is really beautiful. The color of Cerakote finishing are less saturated, but you can go for the powder coating option, which is more brighter if you need that more pop. So what is the difference between this cable, the classic straight, and the other cable? Well, let's take a look at the next cable, the Pro Coil. It still comes with the same traveling case and the same sticker and wire holder as before. The silicone wire holder is kinda cool though. It holds the cable in place so you can stick it on your desk to hold your wire. Yeah, nice touch. Let's go back to the cable. The most obvious difference that you can see when you open up the bag is that it is separated into two parts. The Pro Coil cable comes with a quick disconnect which you can choose between an aviator or a slimline. I went with this aviator. You just have to screw them together and you get your wire. The slimline is a much more expensive option that you can go for, but it has a more easier disconnect mechanism which is worth it if you are planning to switch cables more often, and it is smaller which is less clunky. But I like the aesthetic of the aviators. It has a personality to it. Like the name implies, it actually functions as a quick disconnect, so you can easily disconnect your cable without giving too much stress to the USB connector and without actually changing the whole cable, which is gonna be a mess if, like me, you properly route and hide your cables, which you should do. If you have one cable made for one keyboard, you can just configure only one part of the cable to fit another keyboard. Then you can color fit cables for every board. One end can be more neutral and the other more colorful if you like to match every board without detaching the whole cable. But that would be more expensive though. I mean, it is your money, so do whatever you want with it. Since the classic straight is the fire in this fire and ice theme, this would be the ice. Just like the straight cable, I wanted that mature look, nothing too poppy and nothing too bright. So I went with grey on light blue and it looks stunning. To match, the connectors are optioned with tungsten Cerakote and they work so well. It has that cold, rocky look to it, glacier feeling. It is really nice. I also opted for an NRA blue accent ring just to break the solid monocolor and add more interest, and that is the cherry on the sundae. Both cables are made with two layers of materials, the first sleeve being mod flex and the outer layer is mod mesh, which are gonna give the proper durability and flexibility for the cable. You can even add a different plating on the connectors, which is gold, but it's just mainly for aesthetic reasoning. It doesn't give you a better performance. I just went with the nickel plating. Plus, you can't even see it when it's connected. So, which type of cable should you get? Well, it's all up to your preference. Some people prefer coil cables over straight ones. I really prefer a coil cable over a normal one, just because it adds more to the keyboard setup, and the color of the cable is more visible and can complement the board you pair with even more. Same goes with having a quick disconnect. To be honest, for me personally, it is more to aesthetic rather than function. Most of you guys, including me, are gonna use only one cable and just unplug the USB cable whenever we want to change the board. That's why I like my cable to be a bit more low-key in terms of color, so the cable I configure are up to my taste. But if none of these cables suits your style, you can go to CableMod's cable configurator to configure your very own custom cable to fit your custom mechanical keyboard. They have tons of options for you to choose from to fit your custom build. You can configure your cable to fit different layouts and orientations to different wire and sleeve colors, even connector housing and finishing. You are sure to find something that you like. Check out CableMod's custom cable configurator, link in the description below. Whichever type of cable that you get from CableMod, it is going to be the icing on that cake. No matter if you're going for a straight layout or a coiled one, or even with no quick disconnect, you are sure to get a good cable. Their cables are really high quality and well made, and you are definitely going to get what you pay for. You may not need one or can just use whatever cable that comes with your board or just a normal braided one, but pairing a custom made cable with a custom made mechanical keyboard is just gonna elevate your setup to the next level. Hey, if you like the video, why not give it a like and subscribe while you're down there. That's all from me. Stay safe and see ya.